They didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Richardson to the air on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. Charles, that's a route that you and I have seen time and time again in our years up in this booth, and that executed well and a great throw, too.
And sometimes, even if you know it's coming, the execution will trump whatever you do on the defensive side of the ball. Plus, it was a well-thrown football. A nice, healthy game right there.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
First down, Colts. Let's go now. 19 Lions.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. A short throw pulled in by Woods. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And, oh, that would get a run-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On third down, here's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Alec Pierce. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Richardson back to throw it. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Schwartz. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now they send a man in motion right. Now it's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown, Colts! Alec Pierce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Ready?
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Drill green.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
Ritter now. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Let's go now.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On the give, here's Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
White. Hut.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it. Flushed out right. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Richardson looking to throw this. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Colts are able to add on to that lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Richardson shotgun on third down. Flush to his right. That one finds Pierce right side. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches. Here's Richardson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. 3rd and long for Richardson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. They'll find Tanner. That's complete. Stays on his feet. They're spinning now. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. Richardson working from the gun. That's into the hands of Woods. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Hey, check that, street.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Gay's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Richardson. And that'll be incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Off play action. Richardson eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This is taken at the 18. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
6, mega.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now, because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ready?
Ritter with another throw on second down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Third down, here's Patterson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A big play there for Indy. 47 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Now it's Richardson. Steps away. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Got it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a...
He's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ritter keeping it himself for the yard out. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. Flushed out right. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get there.
There he goes, left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He'll get this to about the 38. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
52.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
He's the gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ritter to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him ran complete. And he is going to grab a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, set. Blaster, 6.
Here's Ritter. Looking deep for Julio. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Here we go.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Green jack. Yellow, let's go. Ready?
Ritter now. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hand off now to Robinson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Back to throw, Ritter. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. points. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Kene Nwangu. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Falcons first and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. At their own 22.
Ready.
Ritter off the play fake. Going up top for Miller. He's got it with the 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 67 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On play action, here's Ritter. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17.
Ritter now on second down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
White. Cheetah.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Blue strike. Hut.
Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter. Touchdown! Scotty Miller, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Koo for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And running with power here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now?
There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kene Nwangu. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Colts are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it. On the move to his left. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. The penalty got them half the distance to the goal down to the one, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. On first down, Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Ritter looking to throw on first and 10. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And a Tommy Adebawore. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On second down, Ritter. That one deep for London. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
Black shot. Hey, red.
Ritter back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27.
It's now second and 10.
Ritter. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ritter will set up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Ready, go.
A give left side to Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 1 brings up third down.
Ritter throwing on third down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So that gets them a little closer, but clearly field goals are not going to be enough to win this game, at least not this deep into it.
Yeah, agreed if this were the second quarter. But since we're in the fourth, still 2 scores down. The question would be, did the field goal do much for you? But we have to admit, from the time we've been calling these games, how fast we've seen teams play, there's still a possibility, right?
Madden moves in a hurry.
Yes, it does.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Here's first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Green jack. Ready, ready.
First down. Here's Ritter. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And the Colts, first down.
Camera 11, camera 11.
Richardson off the play fake.
Flush to his right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Second down. Here's Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42.
Red. 18 rattlers, go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing it out deep for Woods. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
This is first and 10.
17. Set.
Here's Ritter. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Down.
Here comes second down.
Fury, yellow. Black Ultra. Hut.
Ritter looks to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown Falcons! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Falcons have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
On the ready. Warrior 17.
Throwing now is Richardson.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On second down, it's Taylor. Down the right sideline. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Gay is on for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Colts 60, Falcons 48.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Ritter. Able to find Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here's 1st down. Now Ritter. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, caught by London. Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads